Good afternoon. Welcome to continued live action here right at the Raymond E. Gishad Technical Center Stadium. And this afternoon we will be presenting to you what could possibly be the champions of the D-League, that being the Diamonds FC versus the Spartans FC. At the moment, the Diamonds FC, they are in front based on the point standing. And we want to say a pleasant good afternoon to you. Welcome to AI Live Action right here at the Raymond E. Gishad Stadium in Rainbow City, Anguilla in the British West Indies. Your commentator this afternoon is Tony Fleming, and possibly I'll be joined later on by John Millington. We do hope that wherever you are, whatever you're doing at this time, taking our broadcast, you will have an exciting and enlightening encounter between these two teams as they vie for supremacy in the B division of the Anguilla Football League. The referee in the middle this afternoon is Mr. Albert Burton. He is assisted by Monique and White. They are the one who will be officiating this proceedings this afternoon. The teams have already gone to the preliminary checks and toss being taken and sides being selected. It will be the Diamonds kicking from left of screen to right, the Spartans FC from right of screen to left. Spartans in the change strip of purple with white trimming numbered. The Diamonds FC, on the other hand, are in their traditional black and white. And we're just about to get started. It's with the Diamonds FC. Here is Means trying to find his brother, but you only find the head of Thomas George, who heads it away. Number 16, as we await the team sheets at the moment. As Nasty getting his first touch and giving away there. And terrible clearance there from, that looks like Redondo, the number 5 player, playing in central defense, causing some issue there. And it's a throw in there to the Spartans FC. Here is Cardade, number 9. Transferred from the attackers, had a good season with the attackers, transferred to the attackers. Here's a ball being chipped over, but equal to the task as goalkeeper there, Micah in goal. Tosses it out. And the ball is with the Spartans FC again. There's a clearance that's there by Alex Fleming. Number 16 dribbles past Harley. And the ball is booted upfield by Thomas George. Two heads coming together. That looks like the Carlos there and the player there. Heads butting and always a concern. But Carlos appears as though he's up. The physiotherapist comes onto the field as the player there is just a little bit, I guess, rolling and just feeling the effects of the bumped up head there as they did go up to head of the ball. And we're just running it off, getting some water in that area. So it's D-League action. Spartans FC versus Diamonds. And I can tell you as well, we certainly welcome back the under 14 team who just came away from a stint there in the CONCACAF under 14 league and doing pretty well, got into the semi-finals and eventually being knocked out there by Here's a shot and goal from Cardenay. And goalkeeper collects. That one is going to be a throw in there to the Diamonds FC. Headed away there again. Spartan so far has had the better of the play. Certainly look much more spirited than the Diamonds. Here, dispossessed there was Means, but almost winning it back. Here is Omando. He looks up Chips, and that one is going to sail over the bar there of the goalkeeper there in Jackson, and it's going to be a goal kick to Spartans. Here's ball booted upfield by Thomas George, headed there in the center by Redondo Roach. Pass is picked up there by Jalen Smeens, but cut out there by Alric. And Mando again having a shot, and that one is going to roll into touch again for a goal kick there to the Spartans FC. So far, the Diamonds, they would have played some 3 games in this particular tournament, the B division of the Male Senior League. Here is Diamonds on the attack. It's with Tajay Johnson. He's trying to dribble. Squares there to Smeens, but he is a little too far ahead, and Monique on hand raised the flag. It's going to be an offside there on the part there of Smeens, Jalen Smeens. So we've just started. If you've just joined us, we want to say welcome to AI Live coverage action here in this first game of the afternoon. We usually have a doubleheader for you coming up later this evening. It will be the female. This game starting an hour late due to some arrangement. Here is Nutsi, Corwin Benjamin putting the pressure on, and eventually the ball being cleared into touch there by Carlos. And it's going to be a throw-in deep into the attacking half there of the Spartans FC. Possession one there by Jalen Smeens. He goes square there. The ball booted up to Taj Johnson, but he gives it away. Trying to mount an attack here is Cardenay. Cuts inside and chips nicely over. This could be dangerous, but the keeper there, Micah, just running away from his goal and collecting the ball. Nicely tosses it out quickly there to the player over there on the far side. We're still awaiting the team sheets. That we have not been given those as yet. And here is it's going to be an infringement. There's 2 players there in Cardenay as they're trying to gain possession, and referee Mr. Albert Burton just making the call, and it's going to be Alex Fleming who chips it through to Johnson. He collects, turns, and in an effort to get around the number 7 player there in Rogers, not able to do so. Rogers clearing the lines, and putting it into touch. It's going to be the first corner kick of the match for the Diamonds FC. Here's corner kick taken, heads going up and over the bar and into touch for a goal kick there. This means getting a header on, but not getting directed to goal. And it's going to be a goal kick to the Spartans FC. Thomas George goes across field to the defender there on the right. He chips around, but not be able to keep the ball in play, and it's going to be a throw-in in the attacking half there for the Spartans FC. So taken quickly, but nicely shielded there by the defender there for Spartans. Here is Taj Johnson trying to at least cut around two defenders there again, and this time dispossessed and an effort to gain possession back. Jumping on the back there of Rogers. So ball booted upfield. Control momentarily there, and ball has been chipped further over here to Akimel Rogers. Can't control. Ball picked up possession there by Amando, but he gives it away easily. Here is number 16 dribbling, but not passing the number 15 player there. But the Spartans again coming away with it. Ball has been knocked upfield. Nice move there by the player there on the right side of midfield. And throw in. Taken quickly, headed away there. And shot coming in, but ball stays in. Yes, the ball stays in play. And given away there again dangerously there by the number 13 player, and not a good effort there on the part of the number 23 player there for the Spartans. They're playing in a central striking position, just having a mighty heave at that one and no direction at all. Goal kick there to the Diamonds, taken quickly, but they give it away again, and it's going to be an infringement there on the youngest means, Jaren's means. Here is Jaren, picks up, chips forward, finds Omando, who thinks he was offside, and he crosses, but crosses. Found the boot that of Harley, but not a good effort there by Harley at all. Could have done a lot better with it. It was good cross, eluded the defenders, Johnson, who was coming near post, and wound up on the boot of Harley, who just had a shot at goal and no direction. And we possibly in maybe the 8th minute of play, because our clock has stopped. And play continues. So on our official time, it's probably maybe about 8-10 minutes there or so, about 10 minutes so far. Here is the spot kick taken by Rogers. Ball played nicely to the right side. Number 12 there trying to mount an attack. Here is a shot and goal there that looks like from the boot of Corwin Benjamin, but not able to call it around to cause any trouble there to the goalkeeper there, Micah, in goal. And it's going to be a goal kick there to the Diamonds FC, taken quickly. Here is Fleming, finds Omando, number 4. Omando down the line to Jalen Smeens. Jalen Smeens dribbling in the circle, trying to get round the player there, does so, but coming across, cleared there by Rogers, and Jaren Smeens trying to at least chip the ball back in, but blocked into touch for a throw-in. We're still awaiting the team sheets, and so we can't give you the lineup as of now. So taken by number 13 player there. Here is Taj Johnson, but he's bundled and dispossessed. Ball is with the Spartans FC, chips over, and coming outside of the area, Micah clears, but loses it there. Is the player over there on the right side of defense, and he's been skinned there by the player there for the Spartans FC. Spartans picking it up and puts it into touch. It's going to be a throw in there to the Diamonds FC. Throw taken. A bump there to the Spartans player, and he is down right in front of the physiotherapist. They probably just got an awkward knock somewhere in the midriff that sometimes can really knock the wind out of the sail of the player there, and no doubt unexpectedly. And he is certainly feeling the effects. Just waiting, players being held up longer than we would have thought. Player is flat on his so we probably would have played unofficially about 14 minutes. There's a kick coming over there, but into the hands of the custodian. Tosses out. Mando chips the ball upfield, straight to that of Alwick Rogers. And he finds the player there in Kevel. Yeah, we see two players bond. That certainly has to be an infringement there. And that is possibly going to go against, is that Alex Fleming? Yes, it's certainly going to be going against Alex Fleming there. And been given a talking to there as well. So it's Thomas George over the ball, and usually chips and kicks the ball very well, but not this time. Poor kick, poorly taken free kick, and then even poorly taken clearance there from the number 13 defender there. Had all the time in the world to at least control that one and make sure he would have gotten a good clearance on it, but just given away a corner kick. I think it's the first corner kick there for the Spartans FC. Here is George again. Corner kick taken. Headed in, but headed off the line. And it's referee Burton points to the goal for a goal kick. Yes. Seeing a player there, not sure. Okay, yes, he's assisting the goalkeeper in tying his shoelaces. They're in out of Carlos. And it's going to be a goal kick, taken short. Again, here is Fleming, boots the ball upfield, finds means, partially chest, but to only find the boot of Thomas George, who tries to give a forward pass. Here is means trying to get around two players there in Akimel Rogers. Here is Nutsi. And again, he has been bundled off the ball, and he's looking at the referee, probably thinking that, what are you doing, ref? That's another foul, but none of that Mr. Burton is having. You see the throw to be taken quickly. Ball booted upfield by Cardani. Fleming going up with Benjamin. Benjamin trying to control. Ball booted upfield. They're trying to find Johnson. Here is Means. And he is upended and fouled just about 10 yards from the halfway line. Certainly not where the foul was taken, but Armando has pulled it back over the line. Here is Means coming close for a close pass, and Amanda chipping the ball over field at the head of Lake. Johnson trying to control. Redondo, he has been forced and fouled in the end. So it's going to be a free kick there to the Diamonds FC, and we've gotten the technical issue sorted out with the clock, and we are into the 22nd minute of play. Here is a free kick taken, a shot taken as well after partially cleared, and Jackson collects, boots the ball upfield. Got two players there for the Diamonds FC. Colliding and eventually clearing. Here is it's going to be a throw for the Diamonds. Taken quickly. Smeens. And it's going to be, what's the option there? Well, it's going to be a free kick now to the Spartans FC. 22 minute into the 23rd minute of play. You see the ball booted upfield, headed away partially. Cardani trying to run onto it, and certainly should have at least allowed it to go over the line, but in an effort to stop the ball and put it out. It's going to be another throw in there. So a lot of stop start Here there's no real fluidity in the game so far. And again, another stoppage and an infringement there from Jalen Smeens. Pushing in the back. Blatant call there. Play has been stopped again. Here is Thomas George. Big punt up field. Here is Harley trying to find the youngest means. Tried good pass over there to Johnson and should have done better with that. But a nice true pass there from Jaron Smeens there to Taj Johnson. Getting through but couldn't beat Jackson with a tame shot which Jackson collects. But here is the Diamonds again. Jalen Smeens finds Omando. Mando boots the ball over, but all he can find the head there of Alwick Rogers. Here's the number 12 player there on the right side of midfield. Nice holding up there by Corvin Benjamin. Finds the defender there who advanced, and it's a nice true pass, and there's a shot there, but Micah just collects. Not as cleanly as he would have liked, but certainly didn't create any chances for the unrushing attacker. Here is two players again, and Harley coming in, and referee Burton calling, and certainly giving some instructions out, and it's going to be an infringement there on the part there of Harley. This is going to be a Spartans free kick. We've played some 25 minutes so far. It's 0-0, all square, all equal here. We have not seen any serious opportunity other than the one that was just had there by the striker there, Taz Johnson. Here we see a shot and goal there from Spartans, but this time that one is going wide of the goalkeeper's left upright and into touch for goal kick. Goal kick taken quickly. Ball pass to Carlos, and almost given away there, but here is Spartans again trying to mount an attack, but in time ball been cleared upfield and cleared into touch for another throw in there to the Diamonds FC, deep into their defensive half. The Diamonds FC. You see, throw taken. Ball breaks in the middle, and Rogers, George, Smeens, and Johnson is through. What will happen? And there's a shot and goal, and it's a good save there by Jackson there. A powerful shot there and goal there by Taj Johnson. But equal to the task was the goalkeeper there in that of Jackson, and it just parries that one over the bar. I think what Jackson could have done, Johnson should have done there, is maybe go on the low side, on either side, whether the right or the left side. Probably might have had a better opportunity, but just powered it directly to the goalkeeper who was standing up straight, and all he had to do was just put his hands up and just parry it over the bar for a free kick. Here it means free kick taken, chips over, heads going up, headed in, but there's a number 7 there, central defender there in Alwick Rogers, just cleared, and it's going to be another corner from the other side. Played 27 minutes so far, still 0-0 between these two teams. They are both trying for ascendancy at the top of the D League. Here is Jaron Smeens. Chips nicely over, heads going up, cleared away, missed clearance there. But eventually cleared into touch for a throw in there to the Spartans, the Diamonds, sorry. But just a little bit of pressure being exerted here on the Spartans. Redondo Roach a little bit slow coming for the ball. Here is Benjamin finding that player speeding up on the right side of midfield. Spartans trying to mount an attack, and not a good pass there from the player there for the Spartans FC into the hand of the keeper Micah, who boots the ball upfield. Nicely controlled there by Lake. Finds Cardenet, beats one. Cardenet looks up, finds the player there. Is Cardenet still trying to muscle his way through. In the end, Amando ball reaches Amando, and Amando loses out there to Cardenet, and an infringement there on the part of Amando. Cardenet really shielding well and getting away there from Omando, who could have only held him back. Here is Thomas George, boots the ball upfield, and there's a snapshot, not a shot on goal, but the keeper right in line, and Corwin Benjamin is saying, you can never let it slip because I'm right here on the doorstep. Clearance, not controlled there by Johnson. Here the ball comes away again. It's the Spartans FC. Spartans FC dribbling down the right side is the number 12 player. We're still awaiting the team sheet, and then eventually the ball is being put into touch for a corner kick there to the Spartans FC. So mounting a little bit of pressure themselves as we head to the 30th minute of play. You see corner kick taken, cleared there by Smeens. Finds the boot of Alwick, who backs heel to Lake. Lake finds Benjamin, chest control, walks on the ball, but recovered. Here is Rogers. Nice push to pass there to Benjamin, but a little too hard on the goalkeeper Michael, coming off his line and averting the danger there. Tosses it out quickly to Harley. Harley trying to find Johnson, gives it away, but recovers possession. He pushes it into the middle for Smeens. Smeens finds his brother Jalen. Jalen cuts on the favored left and cut back right. Goes left again and being forced further away from goal. Finds Johnson, who has a shot this time, and ball goes wide and over the touchline, the goal line, for a goal kick. We've played 30 minutes so far, and so far it's all square here, 0-0 between these two teams. The Diamonds FC, the Spartans FC. If you have just joined us, we want to say welcome to live action here at the Raymond E. Gishard Technical Center Stadium. And we have top of the table clash between the Diamonds FC and the Spartans FC in the D-League competition. Here we see Spartans coming away with it. Ball being chipped up spiel, picked up there by Benjamin, who chips it over, but find the head there of the player there. And in an effort to get around the Diamonds player, they lose it out. Smeens loses out, but picked up there by Harley. Goes further wide to Smeens. He stops and looks up, but been taken down, and it's going to be a free kick there to the Diamonds FC into their attacking third of the field. Can certainly tell you that any moment now we will be graced with the presence of the under 14 team who just came in from Santo Domingo, playing in the CONCACAF under 14 Challenge League, where they would have done themselves pretty well. You see the corner kick taken, headed away there partially, and one back there by Harley. He looks up, tries to find Smeens, Zatomando, but loses out and won himself a corner there as Omando, but in an attempt to throw the ball in quickly, only throw it to the Spartans player here. is a clearance. A little bit slow on the ball. Here's the defender there for the Spartans FC, and this time Fleming is going to come away with it. Here is Spartans recovering possession. Rogers, but not recognizing that Mando was with him. Here is Cardone trying to get around two players. This for this. Means bobble headed up, and the ball comes away with it. His leg. George cuts inside and trying to shoot at goal. Here the ball is pushed through to Jalen Smeens. He's fast. Jalen Smeens. He cuts inside and shoots the ball straight to Jackson, and he gleefully accepts it, tosses it out. Here is Thomas George now on the attack. The Spartans are on the attack now. In center midfield, George cuts past Omando nicely. Finds Akimel Rogers over here to the left side of us. He finds Nutsi, but in the meantime, Nutsi is waiting for the ball to come, and Alex Fleming getting around him and winning possession, but Omando giving it away there. Here is Cardone. Boots the ball for the right. Nicely chested there. And the number 12 player there is saying, player handle the ball. In the meantime, the ball is being booted upfield. Akimel Rogers is fast. Taj Johnson is also fast. In the end, it was Akimel Rogers who got boot in it and cleared it nicely. And it's going to be, yes, that ball, instead of gone over the touchline, it's going to be that looks like, is it a corner kick? Yes. Corner kick taken, cleared away, and Jaren Smeens picks the ball up. We're down the road, find Jalen Smeens. He cuts inside on his favored left foot and still dribbling and possibly just dribbling as fine Johnson. Johnson trying to get around the defender there, but partially cleared. Here is Corwin. He's speedy as well. Corwin Benjamin speeding down the center. Challenge there, dispossessed. The ball is with Fleming. And in the end, Benjamin getting a boot to it and giving away a throw. These two teams so far have played 3 matches. That's blocked there by George. Diamonds would have played 3 matches, winning all 3 matches, and at the top of the table on 9 points. The Spartans FC, they have played 3 matches and won 2 of those 3 matches as well, losing a solitary match. And so, and based on what transpires here today, could all spell whether or not they will put their hand on that D-League trophy, that trophy that they lost last year. And so they certainly won't want the Diamonds to score, and they themselves, the Diamonds on the other hand, a drawn game will serve them well. Into the 37th minute of play, we're still 0-0 here in this encounter. It's the Spartans FC versus the Diamonds FC. There is a shot coming in on goal, headed away there briefly. The ball is with Omando. He looks up and picks it up and clears it. And soft clearance there by Thomas George. But here is Lake finding Cardone. And one is going to roll into touch. Cardone not being able to control the ball. It's going to be a throw in there to the Diamonds FC. Taken quickly there by the number 13 player. Find Fleming. He's just waits patiently, finds Darren Smith's heavy touch, and takes the ball into Lake. Number 2 player there in Lake. And Lake dispersed momentarily there, but has a wide fringe. Nice move there by Lake. And in getting the getting the cheers from the crowd for a little nifty touchline move there by Lake. You see throw taken, the bounce beating Fleming. Here is Benjamin. Benjamin, he's dribbling back towards his goal dangerously and smartly knocking it off the legs there of Akimel Rogers and picking himself up a corner. And it's going to be another throw-in. See throw taken. Cardenet controls, boots the ball upfield, finds Carlos, who is fouled in the center circle. Free kick taken quickly. Jaren Smith finds Tajay Johnson. And Tajay Johnson gives it away. The ball has been booted upfield. And here is Corwin Benjamin. He's chasing and finding and dangerous pass there by Fleming. And throw taken quickly. And not controlling there is Corwin Benjamin, allowing the ball to bounce. The ball has been cleared upfield to Thomas George. He finds Lake in the center of midfield. Lake chips the ball upfield. And again, no one for the Spartans is able to get onto that ball that they need at least to score a goal. Here's Lake again. Finds number 12. Nice move there. And loses his footing. And here is Diamonds coming away with it. The ball is booted upfield. Rogers smartly clears to his right. Number 4, the defender picks up and knocks it back far wide to Thomas George, who finds Rogers. They're just knocking it around. Here is the Spartans FC and booted upfield there by. Here is Benjamin trying to run onto a loose ball there, but the keeper coming and clearing up his lines. And this could be serious. The ball cuts inside to Taj Johnson, but he's blocked and stopped there. And certainly it's still danger here. But thought at one point that the player there could have been called for at least standing over on the ball, but referee Albert allowed play to continue. And Jackson was right in line of fire, being able to connect. Here is Cardenet twisting and turning, but only finding the boot there of Harley. Here is Redondo. And Rogers winning the ball. Here is Lake driving down the middle. Pushing past one, looking. Here's a shot and goal. The goalkeeper there losing his footing, but diving in the process and collecting. This could have been a promising move there. And poorly cleared there by the goalkeeper, Micah. Here is Rogers. Lake chips it in no man's land, and that ball is going to run in over the touchline for a throw-in. And into the 43rd minute of play. Throw taken, not controlled there by Amando. And here we see a very dangerous pass, but this means not having enough space, ran it over the touchline. It's going to be a throw in there to be taken. So taken quickly there by the number 16 player, and not good football there at all. Roach boots the ball into touch for throw in. And you see Smeen's been given some talking to. I guess he's probably wasn't pleased of that call, but clearly the ball was outside. So taken, Thomas George controls, finds Cardenet. Cardenet finds Lake. Lake returns the favor back to Cardenet. Yes, Cardenet goes for the right, finds the number 12 player. Almost turned out to be a good move, but touched it too heavy, and it's going to be a goal kick to the Diamonds FC. Coming up later, we've got the Shining Stars versus the Youngsters. Here we see Johnson, and throwing there to the Spartans FC. Johnson is saying, well, certainly didn't come off of my boot. Here is George. Dangerously goes across field and finds the boot of Harley, who is upended there. It's going to be a free kick there. So we'll have 2 minutes of stoppage time play. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Smeens, he's over the ball. And wasted free kick. No damage, no harm there to Jackson in the Spartans goal. Absolutely. Clearance taken. Spartans knocking it back around in the field, in midfield. Could be dangerous. Here's Lake. He turns nicely. He's not being pressured. Have all the time in the world to find Cardenet, who shifts for the right and trying to find the player there, and loses it out there. Is the defender there for the Diamonds FC, but not being able to get through there was number 12 player there for Spartans. Here is Roach just knocking it over, and the ball is chipped, and that's going to be, oh, that's an interesting call there. But not too sure whether a card should be given there, because the player was jumping over the back there of Cardenet, but referee Burton suggests that that was a dangerous play and given Cardenet a card. So we've just about eked out all those injury time minutes, and certainly we're going to hear the referee's whistle momentarily. Here is free kick taken, cleared up field. And there you have it, the final, well, the halftime whistle goes between these two teams, the Diamonds FC versus the Spartans FC. At halftime, 0-0. Not serious ebbs and flows throughout the game so far. A lot of stops and starts, some bright patches, some bright moments, but in the end, no team able to broach the whole onion bag, and it's 0-0 at halftime. We will join you in about 10 minutes when we will bring you the second half between these two teams. Back to Master Control.
the Spartans in a position of a must-win situation. And not only that they must win, but they have to beat the Diamonds FC by 3+ goals in order to, and hope that the Diamonds really, not only that they have to score that, but they have to win by that amount because of goal difference as we speak. So far, a draw will do the Diamonds FC all the good in the world.
Well, yes, and certainly maybe one of the reasons why because I've seen them play a lot better pressing forward than this, even though they are doing so at the moment, you can say in the driver's seat because a draw will suit them fine.
Yes, indeed, and even as we say, even a draw, but even if they will lose this game by 3 or less goals, it is going to be all the way Diamonds FC. But here is Diamond FC on the attack. From the defense, looking to Bill in Omando, long ball cut out there by Kifoy, but only as far as Smith who gets it through to his brother. This could be trouble. Smith and his brother in the penalty area. Play on, says the referee.
Yes.
Soft. That was soft. That was soft. But that was a true ball from brother to brother. And, that was a very good ball there. He was squared. Took all 3 defenders out of the game all at once. And fortunate for the Spartans.
And if you ask me, Millie, the Diamonds could have easily been maybe 2 or 3 goals ahead because they had the best of the opportunity. Both Smeens, we've seen the likes of Taj Johnson getting some clear-cut opportunities, but not being able to capitalize as well. So they've played 3 matches so far and won all 3 matches. They are 9 points. The Spartans FC, on the other hand, they would have lost the match, and certainly.
Here's an attack, shot on goal. Straight to keeper, fumbled but regained by Jackson.
Yes, and so the action is lighting up now, Millie, especially more so from the Diamonds end. They've come up with a lot more purpose here in this second half. Given away there.
It's offside. Clearly offside. He will not even attempt in going to that one. And that's the number 12. Who's that number 12?
We haven't gotten the team sheets as yet. Still waiting.
Well, you're not going to get any team sheet for this game for sure. All the representatives from the FA were at blowing point, so we can understand this evening. So we forgive them for this evening because I was there myself, Tony. Yes. What a sight it was at blowing point. You missed it. It was a tremendous sight. The welcoming was just it was second to none. The welcoming was second to none.
And the boys certainly deserved every. The referee just check the ball. Yeah. Yes.
I'm not sure these balls they lose air very, very, very quickly.
Very quickly.
You'll put air in them before you leave the referee's room. But minutes into the game, they go soft. It's Smeens. Jared Smeens attempted to find Rabbit. That wasn't not called. And it's going to be a throw. Thought for a moment, the head of Rabbit went back and thought that would have been given that foul. Not so. Didn't go the same way that we saw with Burton. And so it's going to be a throw-in to the Spartans. It's 0-0 in the 54th minute of play. Spartans taking on Diamonds in what is the final game of this the league. Spartans desiring to come from out a 3-goal advantage to send it to penalty kicks. A draw game, extra time, something. But it's Taj to Rabbit. Romney, gets it through, but couldn't control there. Taj was overlapping, looking for a ball on the other side, and it wasn't to be. Here is Brooks. Gets it to Richard. And attempted ball there by Thomas George. Kicks it out of play.
The Spartans, they have got their work cut out for them because the clock is not their best friend, and they can ill afford to let the Diamonds score as well. And so all to play for. Diamonds, you can say, has it all in the bag, barring if they can maintain the score as is and if they can get a score on the board.
Yeah, it's a sprint to the ball. Tussle there, number 29 in the personal of...
It's going to be an infringement, it appears.
Yes. Ball seems to have gone out. It's going to be a throw-in. Throw into the Diamond FC. It's going to be taken. Long searching ball to Taj. Taj with the ball on his boot. Taj shot. Poor. Power the Puffers Johnson will call it. And no damage done. Jackson. We start it immediately with Thomas George. Thomas George crosses it out. And a tussle here for the ball. But it's... who's going to pick it up? It's the man Tamakos. Tamakos gives it right away. And give it straight back to Richards is Carlos. Spartans on the attack. But it's going to reach the keeper, who's going to accept it with some ease and comfort. And no damage done. It's 0-0 in the 56th minute of play, Tony. And when the dust is settled this evening, if Spartans cannot come up to trump, it is the Diamond FC who is going to walk away with the D-League Champions trophy.
Yes, certainly, and they certainly need to be stringing a lot more passes together. They're the Spartans FC, but the team that looks likely to score goals so far, especially in the second half, has been that of the Diamonds FC. We saw where the player there in Taj Johnson could have done a lot better with that ball, had a clear goal, and instead of really pushing a little bit further towards goal, elected to shoot and in the end not getting a real powerful shot off to challenge Jackson in the Spartans goal.
Indeed, and he had the opportunity to kind of take a few more touches closer to goal, get into that 18-yard box, but it wasn't to be. He didn't, and all ends well. It's Diamonds on the attack. Tussle for the ball. Still Diamonds. Omando. Attempted cross there, but it's picked up by Lake. It's loses out there, and it goes out of touch. It's going to be a throw into Spartans on the left flank of play.
Yes.
Into the 58th minute of play we go. It's Spartans, Diamonds. Coming up in our primetime game, it's going to be the Shining Stars, and they will be taking on the Youngsters in what is expected to be a good encounter. Here is Brooks. Brooks gets around his man. Tamakos picks it up. Tamakos looks for Brooks. He finds him. He squares it into Richard. Richards, poor shot there, but it falls to Corner! Corner scores in the 50th minute of play, and the Spartans are on the board. Spartans are on the board. 1-0. They will need more than this, but 1-1 will fill the basket. Spartans in the 50th minute of play has broken the deadlock, and Spartans are finally on the score sheet.
Well, and what a way to break the deadlock here from, I would want to think, one of the most improved players here in this year's tournament, in that of Cardiney, and picking that one up just on the 18 yards box in the half circle there, and really powering a shot past the helpless Micah there in goal. Good goal there from the Spartans player there midfield in that of Cardiney. And I guess all to play for. I just mentioned that the team looked most likely to score was the Diamonds, and maybe they would have heard me just a while ago and has proved me wrong. Yeah, so
yes,
they are on the score sheet and looking to see whether or not they can win this match 3-0.
Well, position isn't goal, and we will say that time and time again from our seat here. Position doesn't mean goal. You can have 90% possession of the ball. At the end of the game is what you do with the ball in the final third.
Yes.
Oh, Spartans in the 58th minute of play through a right footer beating goalkeeper Micah to his right, and Spartans are in the lead 1-0. Smins picks it up, drops it wider to Umando drops it back wider. That's it to Roach. Roach with a long searching ball. It's going to find Jackson, the custodian of Spartans. It's 1-0 in favor of Spartans. Spartans FC scoring in the 58th minute of play from the boot of the man Cardenet Rainey. An absolute scorcher. Here is a ball, long searching ball, looking for Tamarcus. I wasn't able to find him.
Yes, the Diamonds would certainly need
and
to
again, that's a poor ball! And could have easily been in the back of the net. Well. The wheels seem to be falling off, Tony. You think?
The Diamonds, they're just not looking as if they really want to win this D-League tournament. So far, they've put themselves in a good position so far, and not really living up to their accustomed selves. Very careless playing so far, and as I've seen them take a goal down, and will certainly need to improve on what we have seen so far.
The Spartans is going to need more than this. With just about half an hour to go in this game. A lot of time, anything is possible. Any result is possible. Any result is possible in this game. Football, the ball is wrong. So against the U14s, that the French Guiana would have scored 3 goals in 5 minutes. In the final 5 minutes of the game, they went 5-0 at halftime, and Angola came back and they held them really, really well. And in the final 5 minutes of the second half, they scored 3 goals.
Yes. And certainly you can see more superior than the Angular teams of our French Guiana, both in stature and in play, but would have held their own.
This could be trouble. Oh, very good defending. Yeah, very good defending there by Carlos.
Yes, very good defending, because Notsi certainly had the break. Good positive defending there by the player there in Carlos, saving the day actually.
63rd minute of play. Coach Nigel Linton will be watching this game, and he'll be ruining this clock.
He's up while.
Okay. It is indeed. And so there's going to be a substitution. There is going to be a substitution. It is the man who's leaving, who has left the field. It is Gums. Is it not Gums? Seems to be Gums who have left the field. Corner. And it is Jaden Fleming who has come in and be able to marshal the troops from the midfield. Jaden Fleming. Long searching ball. Jackson is way off the line. Can Rabbit! Oh! Rabbit had the opportunity because Jackson was way down the field. And had he
had the opportunity, but I don't think he had the awareness as to where he was more or less trying to run on to really get to the ball, but in the end was snuffed out there by the defense.
There is a ball square to Marcus and doing nothing with it. to Marcus. Connor?
Yes. It's going to be a goal kick. We're into the 64th minute of play. So far, it's 1-0 in favor of the Spartans FC. Looking to see if they can score 2 more goals and keep a clean sheet, Millie.
Yes. It is Spartans who has to defend here. Spartans has to defend well. They do. And it's going to be a throw-in to Diamonds FC. Throw-in to Diamonds FC on the right flank of play. Umando. Taj. Umando. Taj. And a long ball. He's not going to get to that one. And it's going to go out for a goal kick.
I think Taj would more prefer to find himself more in central, in central striking position.
Well, I noticed Jackson is taking a hell of a lot of time to ensure that this game restarts. He shouldn't be sprinting for this ball. You know, I'm not sure why players take a year and a half to get play restarted, and then in the last 5 minutes of play, when they realize that they are running out of time, they are running helter-skelter to get the ball when they should be doing it from now.
Yeah.
They are behind. 1-0 is not going to cut it for Spartans. Just coming out with a win is not going to do it for Spartans at all. Smins. Carlos. Smins, the older brother. Drops it to Jaden. Long ball finds Smins. Smins a good ball. Long ball to Omando. Omando picks it up. Omando crosses it. And Smins is going to pick it up. Smins does so well. Smins gets around his man. Brooks leaves Brooks in park. And Rabbit couldn't get control of that one. Omando flicks it away, but it's going to be cleared by Rogers. Tempted ball and finds Rennie. Rennie looks for and can't find Corvin. It's Richards who picks it up, gets it back to Cardinet. Spartans on the attack. Spartans. Cardinet gets it to Marcus. Marcus with it. Looks for help. Long across and good take. Well, a good, very, very good take by Micah. The ball was dipping and dipped really, really quickly, but Micah was equal to the task.
Yes, certainly. Good take there from Micah. Coming and smothering it well, making sure he had all the control. But there's Johnson breaking. Good move.
Johnson loses out. There is a man that is down. That is Rogers. Rogers is down. The whistle goes now. Rogers is down. It's going to be a throw-in. And
I can tell you here, the stadium is buzzing. And Millie, we've got the under 14. We've got the girls who would have just came back from Miami as well. And we've got these two teams playing in the meantime.
Rabbit has lost his shoe. Rabbit has lost his shoe, Tony. Well, but he was still playing. Rabbit lost his shoe, but he was still playing. Determined. I want to score.
He had an opportunity there, but I think just took a little too long to pull the trigger. The trigger.
Well, this is not a good. This is not a good ball at all. This could spell some trouble. This could spell some trouble. And he's been put out of touch, and it's going to be a throw into Spartans. It's going to be a substitution. Smins is going to cut it out. Omando back to Smins. Smins touches it. Looking for finds Rabbit. Rabbit is offside.
Yes, easy call there. And Rabbit, as if he was planted there. Heading close, we're into the 69th minute of play. And it's 1-0 in favor of the Spartans FC. Looking to score 3 goals if they want to get their hands on the D-League trophy.
So Rogers has been substituted. Fleming. Jaden drops it. Wide to Umando. Long searching ball. Who's going to get there first? There's a chase for the ball. Thomas George. Who miskicks. And puts it out of touch. It's going to be a throw.
Yeah.
Very deep in their half. We are into the 70th minute, Tony. Substitution. Comes now, number 24. Number 24, Tony. Oh, save off the line. Header by Smins. Save off the line.
He has to hit the ball down in the ground.
Well. Opportunity going up again, Tony.
Yes. Serious opportunity going up begging there for the Smeens. Another one. He has had quite a few.
Good reading there. Ball was read nicely there by Spartans player. It's Cardine being tackled hard by Carlos. Nice work there by Carlos. Puts it out of touch. It's going to be a throw into number 24. True taken. Good header there. Smins finds his brother. Looks up. Long ball. It's Rogers. Oh, sharpening the ball. Ball ricocheting off Rabbit. And goes. This could be trouble. Oh, this could be trouble. Still trouble. Shot. Still trouble. Cleared now. Oh, my.
But didn't the goalkeeper stop
And
that?
It's going the other way. But no damage done there.
But didn't the
Micah equal to the task. Well. A tantimal show going on here at the Raymond Igisha Technical Center. Well. It's all happening in what is the finals in this City League. Spartans taking on Diamonds FC.
Yes, certainly Alwick Rogers there playing himself and his goalkeeper, his team in serious trouble. Jackson coming, trying to avoid danger, partially clearing ball bubble to Rabbit, who I think got a shot on and might have touched Jackson. I'm trying to figure out whether or not he did get a hand to it to save it outside the box. So,
he got a knee or shin to it, and luckily for him, and that it ricocheted across the 18-yard box and fell to Thomas George.
Yes.
But comedy of errors there. Could have been 1-1. But shot coming in. Oh, it's picked up nicely. Oh, given away. Not on the same page at all. It's Richard. Oh, pocket picked. Fidel doing a good job. And this young man has grown leaps and bounds, Tony.
Yes.
Fidel. He's really grown leaps and bounds. played for the under 17 after a long layoff from football, coming into the Diamond family and playing for the under 17, and immediately was recruited for the senior team, and he's really done a tremendous job in the defense. Long ball by Fleming. What a good ball. Oh, Mando there just taking a little too long to react. But that was a really good ball, good searching ball by Jaden Fleming.
Should have certainly latched on to that one earlier, Mando. But into the 75th minute of play.
Attempted clearance. Roach. Who's going to get there? Roach gets there first. Roach, a sprint to the ball. Oh. Roach is taken out by Rogers. Two of them. It was a 50-50 ball, but
Roach played right into that. Carelessly from Roach.
It was.
I think he played. I could see that from here, and if he was smarter, Roach, he would have beaten Rogers as well, because Rogers had already committed to the ground, and all Roach had to do is just dink the ball over, but he ran straight into the slide and almost, basically came out the worse for it. But he has to be a lot smarter than that.
Fortunate for both players. Because it could have been worse.
Could have been worse, yeah.
Could have been worse. And so it is always good when you see, whatever the tackle is, that both players are on their feet and ready to play.
Certainly.
So it's 1-0 in favor of Spartans in the 76th minute of play. With 14 to play, 13 minutes to play in the 77th minute. Diamonds with the free kick. Ball into the hands of Jackson. Mando squares it to Roach. Oh, Roach doesn't get there. It's robbed there again by Umando. Smeens picks it up. Smeens on the attack. Smeens. Oh, good boot there by Richards. Long searching ball. Who's going to get there? And it's been put out for a throw-in. A good walk. And it's going to be a substitution.
Yes, substitution.
It's going to be a substitution for the Diamonds FC. It's Roach who has left the field, and that's...
Is that Travis? Yeah, that's Travis, yes. He usually starts, but I think he came late.
Show taken. Immediately getting a boot onto that one. Fooling around with the ball in the box. Again, still not clear. Clear now, picked up by given away there. Thomas George can't hold on to it, but it's a loose ball. Thomas George gets it now. Thomas George on the attack for Spartans. Thomas George still hold on to it. Claudine Rennie. Rennie is brought down. And that is going to be a card. Yes, it is going to be a yellow card for Smeens. Yellow card for Smeens for stopping a promising attack. That's all it was, a promising attack.
I'm not too sure why Carden is getting on like that. Young man, you've gotten the call. You just take the call as is. That's football. That's the game of football, actually. And the quicker you understand these are fouls, you will be getting a tournament, the more comfortable you will become when you go on to the bigger side of things playing. So
at the top level,
yes,
Tony,
yes.
a man will give away a penalty and sacrifice himself.
Exactly. There's no need for him to get on like that.
He knows it's going to be a red card,
yes,
because you deny a goal scoring, an obvious goal scoring opportunity. He will take the red card and will leave it down to the goalkeeper, the kicker, whether or not he's going to be outside the 18 or in the 18 a penalty. Take his chances. Free kick, ball. Wall does its job, and Diamonds with the ball. It's Carlos. Finds Smeens. Clears. It's Rogers. Rogers looks up, looks to the square, and does so nicely. It is the Spartans on the attack. Spartans. And the ball cleared now. It's Umando finds Smeens. Smeens picks it up. Looks up, and he sends Rabbit running. Rabbit. Oh, but he's holding and pulling and pushing. Rabbit. That's Smeens. Who's looking to send that one through. And this could be dangerous. Oh, didn't wrap his foot around that one, Carlos, at all.
He had
Being
time
a defender,
as well.
he's a defender, he cannot finish at all. We saw this against Eagle Claw. Had 1,000,001 chances and shell all of them. Here is Tamarcus. Oh, he gives it away. After doing so much hard work. Smeens. Jared. Oh, too long. Too heavy a touch. And it's going to go
certainly
out. And look at the amount of time Jackson is taking to go for the ball.
Well,
a win is not just a win for them.
He just wants to win.
It is not just a win for them. I'm not sure if they were told before going into the game that it is not just a win. Because a win is going to mean 9 points, the same amount of points with Diamond FC. But the Diamond FC has goal advantage difference.
Well, they probably want to say, well, we did beat the Diamonds and that's it. But it's a one who comes out on top with the trophy.
You can beat the Diamonds on paper on the final day, but when the dust is settled, the one who will be walking away with the trophy is not going to be you. Here is Travis. Oh, good work, good defensive work by Travis there.
Again, not smart playing there by Corwin Benjamin at all. This Corwin Benjamin runs straight into Travis.
Yes. All he had to do was to hit the ball wide or run it down the wing and look to run onto it because it's fast.
Yes.
So, should take it. Smeens picks it up. Smeens finds Taj. Oh, Taj! Shot!
I don't think Smeens has had numerous opportunities to beat Jackson.
Smeens. Foul. Going against Jared. It's Jared and Jalen Smeens. Jalen, the older brother.
I think the younger brother always seems to outshine the older brother. He looks the more composed.
Good work there by Jaden. Jaren picks it up. Gives it to Jalen. Jalen who puts it, he's offside. He's offside.
Wow, that one is close.
He was offside. He was offside. And white. Saying to Taj, you are just a little ahead.
A tad bit, yes. It's a close, tight one.
See, Tony, all that needs to be ahead of the second to last defender, it's ahead.
It's ahead.
A boot. Not the hand. The hand can be in front, but because the hand is you cannot legally play the ball, you cannot be called for offside if your hand is ahead of the second to last defender. So it's any legal part, it's any part of the body that can legally play the ball. Jalen means. To Omando, who doesn't control, but he picks up the ball and gives it away. Oh, that's a good pass straight to Marcus. This could be trouble. And well, the defender not trusting the keeper on that occasion and did what was best. I think he did what was best and clearing the ball for a throw-in.
Yes,
in
certainly.
The 85th minute of play, it's 1-0. Spartans on the night. Diamonds on aggregate and goal difference. Tussle for the ball. Carlos is going to get better off running. Carlos. Sense means running. Smins has been. Oh, that one is close. That one I want to see. I want to call VAR. I need VAR. I need VAR for that one. I need VAR for that one, indeed. That one was close.
Sure, yes.
Only that one was close.
Yes, that one for sure. But I think what happened is that White got sold by the hand of Alwick. But
that one was close.
Sweden certainly looked way onside. But they still have a chance here. The second half was really came alive though.
Good ball. Touchdown. Jalen. That's, and he gives it away. Fleming.
Yes, that pass should not be going back to Taj because Taj already passed it from that area. You should have been going further to goal with that. But I think there's some miscommunication in between both players there.
It's going to be a throw. It's going to be a throw.
See some talk there going on between two players.
Diamond FC is not going to get sucked into that at all.
Yes.
Diamond FC is not going to get sucked into that. Fleming. Good ball to Rabbit. Shoots! Oh!
Rabbit did everything right
except finishing it. Except finishing it.
Wow.
Here goes Jalen again. Gives it away. Attempted ball to Jared, but giving it away. Oh, good chest there by Smith. Jaden Fleming. Oh. Jaden get a boot to it. Man is down. Here is Spartans on the attack. And Spartans loses out. Player walking on the ball. It is Diamond FC on the attack. 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 Oh, that's a foul. That's a foul. There is a player down in the 89th minute of play. And Spartans can be running out of time here Tony, Spartans can definitely be running out of time.
Yes, maybe Alwick was saying there, my player is down in the middle of the park, and so I'm going to take out one of the diamonds to stop play. And that's exactly what he did.
But they had the ball.
Yes.
They had the ball
Yes.
at the halfway line while the player were down.
They
They went on the attack. They lost the ball. And
Yes.
it was a counter. So the referee couldn't stop playing.
Yes, yes. Probably just some cramp there. We've seen the physiotherapist really doing his work.
Is that Richards?
Yeah.
There is going to be a substitution as well. The man down seemed to be Richards.
Just to remind you that coming up after this encounter will be the youngsters. Versus the Shining Stars. The youngsters, they are trying to catch the superstars, the champions, the defending champions. There are some two Shining Stars, the superstars, yeah. The Shining Stars, they are behind the youngsters. And the youngsters, they're fighting hard whether or not they have got enough games to really catch the superstars, the defending champions. Not sure about that, but we've seen. Yes.
So Richards has left the field, and the Carrie Brown has entered for the Spartans FC. We have had 90, and so we wait to see how much time added. Here is a free kick that is wide from...
Time was put up. I couldn't see clearly whether it was 4 minutes. It's between 5 and 6, but we will see how long the time allotted on or slotted onto this match will be. But losing on the night might be the Diamonds, but in the end winning the tournament still for superior goal average might be what the doctor ordered for them this time, winning it the first time. I think the first tournament was won by the Uprising, I think.
Long ball. This means good header by Jared. This means doing a good job. This means as usual. The younger of the two. Smith clears. Only as far as Rogers in the defense. Long searching ball. That is, isn't he offside?
No, it looks so too from our vantage point.
Foul, yes, clearly. The goalkeeper had the ball. He had it. He was in the air. He had it. And coming down, made contact with the...
It's kind of disheartening for a person who would have, put forth their skills in officiating in that of Cohen Benjamin. His complaint is that a foul? He should not know. You should know that. He should know that.
Listen, Tony, one of the things that we know is that you change your caps. When you are a player, you do what a player will do and is expected to do. You are not an official when you put on your uniform. And so when I'm on the line, it is different than when I'm in the commentator's booth, because when I see, I can only call what I'm seeing. I'm not going to be lenient on the referee. I'm not a referee then.
Yes,
I don't know them then.
Got you.
I would have to call as I see it. There's a long ball, Smith. Off the head of Smith, but straight to the man, to Marcus, looking for the Brown, and the carry. Brown being confronted there. Brown Still Brown, and Brown puts it into touch, and it's going to be a throw-in. We are into the 94th minute of play. We are coming, inching closer to the end of the game. 1-0 on the night, but on aggregate, it is... He's going to be carded.
Well, he should be carded.
He is going to be carded.
That's
he is going to be yellow carded. Smith, he is ensuring that the player is okay. The medics has been called, and after his hard work, all that he is doing, Burton.
It's good to see Smith really showing some remorse in the challenge, because it's certainly a reckless one. And the player seems to be maybe just a knock and just need that magic cold spray.
Well, cold spray seems to be doing some magic. Into the 95th minute of play. It's 1-0. 1-0. Well, the player is leaving the field. And this is something that we have to understand. The player should not leave the field. Player is ready to, the card was issued, and because the card was issued, he can stay on the field. If he's ready to restart the game, he can stay on the field.
Okay.
If he, right, player is ready to resume, and he should have been given the permission to stay on the field.
We really want to take this time to shout out a super fan of football here, in that of Mike, Big Mike.
Free kick. And we saw a dangerous one from just about the same place, but from the man Rogers against the Eagle Claw. It wasn't to be this. He was denied on this occasion, and that could be the last bit of action that we see meaningfully for the Spartans. And they're taking every minute out of the game, every second out of the game, as the man Omando takes the free kick downfield, ensuring that every second that they don't need to play ball, that they don't play. Fidel. Brooks does well. Brooks finds Lake. Lake seemed to be very much invisible this evening. You hardly saw Lake on the field. I wasn't even sure that Lake played. And this could be dangerous! Well, end-to-end action. Thomas does defend well. But it's picked up by Smeens, given to Smeens. That's the end of it. That's the end of it.
Well,
that's the end of proceeding. And the Diamond FC has taken the D-League. They have lost on the night, but they have secured the top honors in the D-League. Tony, 1-0 on the night. On aggregate, Diamond FC.
well, yes, the Spartans, they can feel a little bit disheartened that they really started to push late, but they did got the 1-0 win on the night, but it was what was done in the previous games from both these teams that would see both of these teams losing one match in this year's tournament, but in the end, the Diamonds were the team with the better goal difference in terms of the matches played, and hence they have been crowned the winner of the D-League tournament. Good match all in all, pretty gritty, tight, tough, at times penetrating from some ends, but in the end it was the Diamonds FC losing on the night, but winning in the end the D-League. We will join you. Yes, we will go through the names of, is it the under 14
boys? Yes,
and
the under 14 boys.
I'm going to turn you over to Millington. He will just keep you abreast of the names of the team that performed so well down there in the under 14 CONCACAF League.
Yes, from the CFU team, the team that we just welcomed back home. We would see Nicholas Millington, captain of the team, Kamari Gums, the vice captain, Chetty Leverett Richardson, Tywayne Anderson, Kijel Robin, Aiden Rogers, Vihari Reed, Shamar Brown, he did an awesome job in the goal between the sticks, Zaire Hennis, Caden Rogers, Javante Gale, Jonathan Richardson Stevens, Kalani Joseph, Jamoy Hodge, Jaden Derrick, Tavari Francisco Leverett, DeMarco Pradell, Kavaj Connor, and Kavaj, of course, was in the net at some point. We saw him, he did an awesome job as well. You know, I saw him, he made a save. Oh, that was awesome. He's not a very tall man, but he got up and took a ball out of the V. I don't know how he got it out, but he did. Oh, awesome job from Kavaj Connor. Keandre Bell, Karan Woodley Wilson. And the staff that traveled with them, Colin Johnson, the head coach, Simon Anthony, the assistant coach, Winston Duncan. So Winston Duncan was the manager, and Frank Kofi, the doctor. And to all our parents who went with our team, they did an awesome job, and we welcome you back home. Congratulations to you, and to you. We're going to
we'll take a break, and then when we come back, we will get into our nightcap match, the Shining Stars versus the Youngsters in the female division. Until then, stay tuned and join us in a few moments.